Hey everyone, welcome back to Empower Visionaries. I'm Yvette and we're here, we're rolling. This is the number 2 video, our second video. And what else are we going to talk about? You know we're talking about vision boards. So before we get started, shout out to those who've already liked and subscribed. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue to do so. So stop what you're doing, subscribe, and ring the alarm. I didn't mention that yesterday, but if you want to stay updated on our videos and new posts, ring the alarm. I have some great things coming down the pike, and I'm so excited about it. But before we start, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Again, I am the founder of Empowered Visionaries. If you're not following us, follow us on Instagram at Empowered Visionaries. You will know and you will see how I like to empower you. And the way we empower you is through vision boards. I'm a firm believer of vision boards. I know exactly how they're life-changing and what they can do for you. And don't be alarmed. There's a black cat alert. My black cat, Micah, is behind me, and he's resting on his Micah and me blanket. So you'll see him probably get up and run. So don't get alarmed. Don't get alarmed. But he's sleeping right now. So I mentioned yesterday that I wanted to talk to you about my vision board. I create vision boards. I've been doing it now since 2010, every year at the beginning of the year. Unlike some people, I kind of wait to mid-February to do mine. And it's only because I'm empowering everyone else to do theirs in the beginning of the year. So for the past couple years, I say 5 years, I've had vision board parties in person. I've had virtual vision board parties. And this year I had a hybrid vision board party. And, you know, with COVID and everything, it is really allowing us to think outside the box. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. And because I want everyone to get their vision board in, there's no excuse, there's no reason. And I love doing vision boards with other people because I just like the energy, you know, when you get everybody in a room and they're excited and we're talking about goals and manifesting and what we want in our lives to come to fruition that new year. I mean, that's a great, exciting time. So I feed off of energy, positive energy. Don't bring me no negative energy. Don't bring it. And so this year I got started on my vision board probably towards the end of February. Had some setbacks for myself, you know, with work, got sick, all that great stuff. So I was a little behind and I knew I had to start somewhere. So my vision board this year is very different from the others I've done in the past. But, you know, I said I can't go ahead and preach vision boards without practicing what I preach. So let's get started. So today I just wanted to talk to you about my 2022 vision board and share with you, you know, some of the visions and dreams that I have and the purpose that I feel why you need to do one in the beginning of the year. You know, I'm a firm believer you can do vision boards at any time of the year. It's just not one way. There's not no cookie cutter way. If you like doing digital vision boards, then do it. If you like doing journal vision boards, then do it. I mean, the creativity is endless on how you want to do it. But for myself, I'm old fashioned. I go back and I get the poster board. I go get my supplies and magazines. And it works for me because I'm intentional, you know, about create my vision board, which you should be too. And I will definitely post on the short reels here on YouTube, some of my Instagram reels to get you started, because maybe you're listening and you're like, hey, she's right. I didn't start my 2022 vision board, so I want to do it now. So you'll have some reels that will show you how to get started, what you need, and really the purpose behind it. And once you gather your supplies, and like I said, I'm old school, so I take my magazines, I'm cutting, I'm looking for the images to match my written goal, because before I even start my vision board, I write all my goals down, the things that I want to do in the new year. And I do that by categorizing them. So every year, a lot of my goals never change. As far as the category, the content will change, but not the category. So for health and wellness, a little transparency, and we'll talk more about this as we go on. I'm always assessing my health. I had a traumatic brain injury in 2019. And for the past, you know, over 2 years, I'm in a transformation. I would not be able to do this YouTube video with you. And it's still challenging because I have a ring light and I'm very light sensitive because I had a head injury. So the lights truly bother my eyes as I'm looking in. And I'm trying to do the video using my camera horizontally, but it's challenging. It's challenging, especially with the ring light. So that was a major setback for me. I mean, not being able to, read, text, use electronics. I had to go to vision therapy, which was very expensive. Beyond migraines, the light sensitivity is very challenging, and it was truly challenging back then. So if you see my eyes like go all over the place, it's not, I ain't crazy, y'all. It's just the lights that are bothering me. However, back in 2019, I couldn't do a lot, but 2020, when that came rolling up, I said, no, that's pre-COVID. I think it was 2 months, that January before COVID. I'm like, I got to do a vision board party. Like, I felt truly stuck. I was out of work, couldn't drive. Like I said, couldn't read, barely could text. My equilibrium was off. My vision was just shot. I had to wear dark glasses constantly. I didn't have a lot of hope. However, I knew that in 2020, I had to do a vision board, if not for myself, for others. And shout out to my girlfriend, Rosetta, who co-facilitated. We actually had two. We did one at the library in 2020 and also one at her beauty salon. So I want to say, bringing in 2020, even with those limitations that I had at the time, I think about 55, 60 people did their vision boards. So they helped me stay motivated and push through whatever limitations I have. That's why I'm a firm believer in doing them in the beginning of the year, because there could have been some stuff that you were just walking out of the year before that was extremely challenging, and took a lot of your motivation and energy and just made you like, gosh, another year. There's two ways to look at it. Wow, another year, or dog, here we go again. So for me, the new year is a reminder that this is a fresh new change. It's a chance to look at some things that maybe didn't work the year before and think about how to strategize and make it work this year. So I'm going to talk more about that as we go on, because you'll see as well, I'm a talker. And, as I mentioned in my prior video, I'm a licensed clinical social worker. So I am all about people's mental health. And I know how it feels when people are stuck for various reasons. And it could be challenging. So that's why I'm a big advocate about utilizing your vision board. So this year, as I mentioned, you'll see I did my 2022 vision board, and the reflection from my ring light is right here, because I put this in a nice glass frame, as you can see. It's only half a poster board. Typically, I would do a whole poster board and put it in a poster board frame. But like I said, this year, I said, no, I got to get it done. And I just didn't have the time to do it. And I don't mind sharing with you some of the goals that I want to bring into fruition for 2022. And the images you choose on your vision board is totally up to you. Words that you choose, anything. I have a personal picture here of me and my husband. That's another vision board story of how I met him through manifestation and the vision board, y'all. So this came off of my 2020 vision board, and we'll get to that because I'm going to review all my vision boards. And I know this could be challenging to see with the ring light as I'm looking through the reflection here. But some of my cheers to 2022 goals that I want to see happen this year is I turned 50 in January. So your girl is 50. So that happened already in 2022. Empower Visionaries. What we're talking about now is my business, and I'm really going to work on branding and changing some things up. We are almost a year, and I'll talk to you about the vision board that I did probably back in like 2000, I don't know, 15, 16, about just thinking about my own business and what that's going to look like. I still have that vision board, so I'll be talking to you about that. But this year, I really want to try some new things, brand, market myself, get some paid clients. So there's Empower Visionaries. And how I want to do that is social media. You know, again, follow us on Instagram at Empower Visionaries. I'm almost at 1,000 followers, and I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy about that. And I'm believing, I started this YouTube channel yesterday because I know the power of social media. So I'm believing that this YouTube channel is going to blow up as well. So like and subscribe and ring the alarm if you haven't. There's social media on here. You know, your dreams have everything they need to come true. You know, my vision and dreams are on this vision board. They started years ago. As I'm going to keep saying over and over, I don't care how stuck you are, things, life coming at you, you still have a dream and a vision. You got to fight through it. And this is how vision boards can help. You know, boss, I'm all about being my own boss. Been there, done that. I worked for people just about my whole life. I want to be my own boss. You know, that's also in my profession as a therapist. I am thinking of ways to have my own entrepreneurship, basically. Entrepreneur right here. So with that being said, I want the money, y'all. Always, always, always on every vision board, you know, I have something about wealth, because not only do I want to earn wealth, accrue wealth, I want to learn how to be a better steward over my wealth, investor, and so forth. So wealth is always on here. Inspired by love, like I said, that's my husband and I. We're newly married, and that's like I said, that's a good vision board segment. So stay tuned for that and how that met, how we met through my intentions on my past vision boards. So, you know, just building a relationship, focusing on love, getting used to this marriage thing, because I was single for years before this happened. So keeping us in the forefront. You know, new marriage comes sex, and I want a lot more of that. You know, we're married, so get it in. That's important. You know, I would say the intimacy that comes with sex, the date nights, all that great stuff. But keeping our love here in the center is so important to me. Weight loss, you know, health, my wellness, my mental and physical health. Like I said, for my life was already in limbo pre-COVID. So for almost 3 years now, you know, I just been struggling with these health issues. But I'm, you know, giving praises to the all glory. I believe in God, and he's up here as well. Spending more time with him. That's my faith, my belief that he brings me through it. And he has. And now I need to put myself first. Put yourself first, it says, and focus on my health and wellness. Because I want to get back, y'all. I got some sexiness going on, and I got to get that back. And how do I do that? Because I'm 50 and things have changed. Things stick to me a lot more than what they did when I was 30 and 20. So, you know, it is what it is. But knowing that I don't just want to look good, I want to feel good from the inside out. So I put health on here, and true happiness down here. And like I said, this ring light is really giving me a reflection, so that might be better. True happiness, you know, what that means to me. Having that balanced life, that from the inside and out, truly being happy. That's a focus. And then I have down here at home, because my husband and I are newly married, that we're still working out. You know, where's home going to be for us? Right now we're in Pennsylvania, but, you know, where is that going to be? We are moving at the end of April, just to a bigger place. But where's our, you know, forever home going to be? And what does that look like? I'm all about women's empowerment. So as you see, a bunch of women here. Now that the COVID, you know, pandemic is allowing us to, hopefully it's over. I'm just hoping it's over. But in the meantime, stay safe and be careful out there. But having more events for women by women, because I had an endeavor I started years ago with that, you know, networking events, us getting together, celebrating our leadership, you know, our boss up. because women are bosses. And when we come together, I mean, we can do so much. So our potential is endless. You see that? You see that right there? See how that comes together? It's all coming together. So this pretty much sums up my 2022. But there's so many other things I would like to add to this. But like I said, I needed to get this started. And this is a good way to get this started for me. Because I can already tell you, you know, it's working. my vision board is already in the works. It's getting things done as we speak. You know, the social media, can't tell you how hard it is and it was for me to start this YouTube channel, and it's still challenging in some ways. I'm going to get the background together. When we move, all this is going to get changed to be more of my YouTube friendly virtual and in-person background the way I want it. But I told myself I just have to start. Everything's not going to be perfect for you to start. And so I started yesterday. And I'm going to keep going and flowing with this until I get it right, till I get my angles right, till I get my lighting right, till I get my background right. But, you know, you just have to start somewhere. And that's what I did yesterday with creating this. I'm proud to see my Instagram page growing. I'm not a real, you know, I'm 50. And I know you got to brand yourself differently now with social media. And it's going to catch people that I never have an opportunity to meet, which it has. The networking is phenomenal, which I'm grateful for. You know, but just getting up and doing this and talking and posting reels, you know, some it's not my thing, but hey, I'm changing. I mean, I'm asking for this as a business, so I understand how it goes together. And sometimes change is scary as well as growth, but you have to embrace it. And if I don't embrace these things, if I haven't been through a struggle, and as you can see, I'm rocking Biggie today, you know, because like he's going to tell you, life is struggle. You know, another day, another struggle. If you don't work and press through your struggles, how do you grow? How do you grow? And so your vision board, getting back to this, is always a reminder that when those struggles hit you, and they will hit you, that you will stay focused and grounded on the things that you want. And it's okay to sit there and go up and stare at your vision board, as I often do when I'm feeling discouraged, and say, I don't know how these things are going to happen. Even with this weight loss, you know, I'm working out more so than ever. I'm eating better, and that scale is not moving. And it's frustrating. So I'll go up and I'll look at my vision board, and I'll just sit here and say, you want this. You put you first. Be inspired. Keep doing those things, because it's not going to happen overnight. So my vision board grounds me a lot, even when I'm feeling discouraged, to know that I got a vision. You know, your dreams will come true. Look at your past vision boards. Look at the things that you went through, that now you're here to testify about it. You know, it's been a year that I had Empower Visionaries on my vision board, and we're coming up on our annual anniversary as a business. But there's still work to be done, and it's okay. It's okay, because even though I have pretty much the same similar goals from year to year, the content changes, the expectation changes, and that's what keeps me grounded. So my vision board, and you can carry or place your vision board anywhere. I normally have my vision board hanging up in my bedroom, but for now I have it in my office since we're getting ready to move. But it's somewhere that I can see it every day. And I'm in my office pretty much every day. You got to keep looking at it. You got to take time. You got to read it. You got to study it. You can't just make it and place it in a corner, you know, because you'll lose focus on what you want. And you have to write down your goals. So you got to go back and as you're goal setting, and we'll have a segment on how to actually write down your goals and have them time oriented. You know, you need to have an action plan. And for myself, this YouTube channel, I knew I wanted to have it done. Social media. And I told myself, you're going to have it done before, way before the end of March. So that was a time-oriented goal. And that vision board reminded me of it, as well as my written goal. So they go hand in hand. And so you have to put it somewhere where you'll see it, where you'll take it in. And what I often do, and this is a tidbit, the power of affirmations, y'all. You need to be writing all this down. This is good stuff. And if you haven't, subscribe. Subscribe right now, because I'm feeding you right now. This is good information. You can affirm everything on your vision board to manifest it. Okay? All right? True happiness. Even if I'm not feeling true happiness, I am happy. I am happy. Affirm everything with I am. Save. Save. Try to get that ring light out of there. Save. I am a saver. I'm saving. Weight loss. Looking good. I am healthy and I am looking good. You know, love. I am love. I am loved. I love being loved. I'm giving love. I am love. Everything you can affirm and you can bring to the positive to bring those things into you. That's affirmations and that's manifesting. So my vision board is hanging up. Another cool thing that you can do is take a picture of it. Take a picture of your vision board and use it as a screensaver on your phone. Go ahead and put that as a screensaver on your phone. And that way you can see it as well. You'll have it with you. You know, if you want to put it in your photo collage, there's so many great ways on your laptop screensaver. Go ahead and do that so you can have this with you all the time. And you're taking everything in on that vision board. Everything. So if you haven't done your vision board by now, I would strongly encourage you to do it for 2022. And I'm going to upload today some reels that I had on my Instagram page. Again, follow us at Empowered Visionaries on Instagram. And it's going to tell you how to get started, what you need. And it's not complicated. It's not a rocket scientist. You just need a little bit of time, and take that time for you. Why wouldn't you take that time for you? You know, your own personal investment, and just do it. And if you do it, shout us out right below in the comments and tell me that you've done it, or follow us on Instagram and tell us, because I want to know. On my Instagram channel, I would, you know, if people are willing to share their vision boards. I've heard from people who started with me. My Instagram channel is still fairly new. It's going on 2 years coming up. And like I said, since the inception of my business, we're almost at 1,000 followers. And if you're not following us, you can help me get to 1,000 and keep growing and growing and growing. So make sure you follow me as well on Empowered Visionaries and share your vision boards with me. Leave me a comment below. And also you can DM me on Instagram and say, hey, I did my vision board. I have vision board questions, because I want to be known as that lady that is the vision board lady. She's always talking about vision boards, you know, because that's, I'm telling you, I believe in them wholeheartedly, because all this is a reflection of everything that you have in you that you are just like, for some reason, fearful to get out. And trust me, I know I struggle with it. I'm not quite comfortable with this platform, but you know what? Again, I'm going to get a vision board back out and let you know I am a social media guru. Even though it's not happening, I'm going to say it as a positive. You know, I am endless potential, and I am a boss. I'm a boss. So this is how you can utilize your vision board. This is my 2022 vision board that will be back on my office wall, and I want to hear from you, and I'm going to encourage you to do your vision board. So again, thank you for following me. Subscribe. Tell somebody else. If you have friends around and you guys are talking about the same old, you're like, I'm so uninspired. I'm sick of the drama, blah, blah, blah. I'm stuck in my job. Get your friends over, pour you some wine, coffee, whatever you like, and do your vision board. Have a vision board party. Do it now. do it now, because you know the year is ticking. The year is going by quickly, and do your vision board now, so you, like I am seeing how quickly some of our goals are already coming into fruition, and as a reminder for you to keep pushing. All right, so I'm signing off, and thank you all for joining, and stay tuned for the next video.